As spring turns to summer and we spend more time outside, I want to share my family's story with you. Kimberly and I met in high school, dated in college, and married in our early 20s. At that point, it was the best day of my life. 6 years later, our first son Wiley was born, followed by Wyatt 4 years after that. Reflecting back on this time, we were living the dream. At age 32, a small dry patch of skin on Kimberly's back was identified as skin cancer. A biopsy confirmed it was melanoma. A few facts about skin cancer. Over the past 3 decades, more people have had skin cancer than in all other cancers combined. 1 in 5 Americans will develop skin cancer in a course of a lifetime, and on average, a person's risk for melanoma doubles if they've had more than 5 sunburns. To reduce your risk of skin cancer, 1, protect your skin. Seek shade, cover up, use sunscreen. 2, get a dermatologist and have annual skin exams. And 3, when you need it, get the best medical care possible. We were fortunate. After a few procedures, 1 emergency surgery, many medical appointments, and body scans, the data concluded that melanoma had not spread from its original location for Kimberly. She had annual scans for 5 years. Reflected on our good fortune, we paid it forward, paid it back by participating in St. Baldrick's to raise funds and awareness for pediatric cancer. Fast forward 9 years to the summer of 2014. The boys are 14 and 10. On a road trip to the West Coast, Kimberly's leg began to hurt. After a misdiagnosis, a few wasted weeks, a Friday afternoon scan in August showed Kimberly's right femur was compromised by some sort of tumor. At that point, we knew that our lives would be forever changed. A few facts about melanoma. If not caught soon enough, melanoma can break free from the original location, and it often travels through your lymph system in your body. If melanoma stays local to the original location, life expectancy at 5 years is greater than 90%. If melanoma spreads to a distant location, say from your back to your leg, life expectancy at 5 years decreases to less than 20%. The following Monday morning, I emailed Dr. Wenjin Hu at MD Anderson in Houston, Texas. Kimberly had not visited Dr. Hu in over 5 years. I provided her with an update and asked for her to start calling the shots. She replied an hour later. Body and brain scan Monday and Tuesday, travel Wednesday, be in her office on Thursday. A week after meeting with Dr. Hu, Kimberly had surgery to remove and replace half of her right femur. The tumor was melanoma. With confirmed distant melanoma, our lives became a roller coaster in the dark. Melanoma spread to the bones in Kimberly's left leg and hips. She endured multiple surgeries, radiation treatments, and hospital stays. She took newly released targeted meds that reduced her energy and doubled down with chemotherapy. Some treatments helped, others did not. She lost weight, couldn't eat, took meds, threw them up, and took them again. Melanoma spread to her shoulders and arms. She stayed in bed a lot, walked with crutches, then a walker, then a wheelchair, and then was immobile to the point of needing to be lifted in and out of the bed and the car. Melanoma spread to every vertebrae in her spine. We raced to the ER here in Oklahoma City and made all-night drives to MD Anderson. We learned to accept bad news with grace. We felt sorry for the ER doc here at home when he told us he couldn't help Kimberly. At MD Anderson, the entire care team comes in to deliver big news. Your doctor, your on-call doctor, your physician's assistant, pharmacist, and key support personnel are all there for you. I recall them like a team of superheroes in white coats, in battle with you, always there for you. Melanoma spread to her lungs, liver, and a kidney. The roller coaster took a beautiful break during Christmas 2014. Melanoma spread to the base of her brain. We made decisions I wasn't prepared for. Meds that fight cancer and impair vision, meds that fight cancer and reduce heart function, an injection near her spinal cord to reduce pain, which may not help at all, and didn't. On a Saturday morning in early June, As Wiley and Wyatt started summer break, I woke them up to tell them that their mom had died. I'm not sure what will motivate you to take action. Maybe if you're saving up for a new car or to go on vacation. As a self-insured company, my employer spent close to $1 million on Kimberly's health care in the last 10 months of her life. And our portion of that was very, very low. Maybe you don't have time to go to the dermatologist. In the last 10 months of Kimberly's life, she spent 42% of days at doctor's appointments or inpatient, with weeks away from family and friends. I don't know what will motivate you to take action, but I can tell you what has been crushing me. As cancer progressed, there came a day that Kimberly didn't recognize me. That blank look on her face haunts me today. When we married and I put the ring on her finger, I meant it to be there forever. Taking it off was a new low. Hearing our son's anguish at never being able to talk to his mom again. Hearing our son asked to go see his mom, and he means go see her at the cemetery. Our older son and I share a common challenge in that we can't remember the times before cancer, before Kimberly was sick. It takes me minutes to come up with a positive pre-cancer memory, while my memories of Kimberly as a patient and the times I was selfish are vivid. And then there's the always present feeling of the unfinished. Kimberly and I never talked about life without her. I feel so many conversations we needed to have. There is beauty in this tragedy. Seeing the caretaker role shift from Kimberly to our sons. They would help her in and out of bed, bring her food, rub her aches and pains, and share their lives that were going on outside of her bedroom or her hospital room. So please, as you and your family spend time outside this summer, protect your skin. Get a dermatologist and have annual skin exams. And when you need it, get the best medical care possible. I would like to thank Dr. Wen Jinhu at MD Anderson. She is an amazing person that provided Kimberly and I with such great strength and hope. Kimberly would light up when Dr. Hu would visit her in the hospital. When Kimberly was inpatient, Dr. Hu would hug her tightly, and if Kimberly was sleeping, she would fix her hair and kiss her on the forehead. I'd like to thank Dr. Jesse Campbell at Mercy here in Oklahoma City. He was our home base for medical care and advice, always there for us. Dr. Brian Geister at Integris here in Oklahoma City. Seeing the disease progress in Kimberly was so hard on him. And Dr. Lisa Murata in private practice here in Oklahoma City, for coming to our house and caring for all of us and continuing to care for the boys and I today. I would like to thank the team on floor P10 at MD Anderson. You are amazing. I would like to thank Kimberly's team, her friends, our family, my coworkers. You helped us like nobody else could. Lastly, I'd like to thank Kimberly for the best 22 years of my life. I love you.